What is up, fellow Saiyans and non-Saiyans? I am here today to talk to you about the new Dragon Ball Z movie, Battle of Gods. Now, as you know, this movie is canon, and it is officially part of the storyline. It takes battle after the Behemoth. It takes place after the Behemoth battle that Goku and Vegeta and the rest of the Z fighters had with Majin Buu, and as far as I've seen and what I know, it is going to be the greatest Dragon Ball Z movie of all time. Now, I think it takes place, a year or two after Majin Buu, because it said in the description that Goku is stoked because he has found a new enemy after a long time. So a long time can't be a couple of months, because a couple of months isn't a long time, so it has to be at least a year after the battle with Majin Buu. And it's obviously, it's canon, introducing new and very interesting enemies. There's people speculated that the enemy called Bills, which is the god of destruction, was actually Anubis, and that is false. I know it looks like something out of Egyptian mythology. Maybe Akira Toriyama was looking at Egyptian mythology to come up with a new idea, a new enemy, and then he stumbled across one that looks like Bills, so he made an enemy from that. And there's also one called Whis. That is, when the first promotional poster for the movie was released, people thought that Whis was more like a person that looks down on Bills, as Bills were to look up to him, like if Bills was weaker. But I highly doubt that, because you see Bills sitting down on this big chair, and Whis is standing up with her staff, and he is asking, I thought it was a she when I saw it at first, but it's actually a boy. He is asking, will you destroy the earth? And the video cuts out there, so we don't see what Bill says, but obviously his intent is to most likely destroy earth, because he is the god of destruction. He maintains balance in the universe, in the entire universe. He just maintains balance. Whatever birth occurs, because the universe is ever expanding, it's growing more rapidly, in fact, and the more that is created, the more Bills must destroy, because to him, balance is all that matters. He just has to keep balance. And in a screenshot, it shows that Goku Bills is pointing a finger at Goku's head, and Goku is just stopped. He has stopped. It looks like that this finger may be stopping Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Now, full power Super Saiyan 3 Goku has a tremendous amount of power. As you know from the Super Saiyan multiplier, that was actually confirmed. Super Saiyan 1 multiplies a person's power by 50 times, so their base power is now enhanced 50 times more. Super Saiyan 2 100 times more, Super Saiyan 3 400 times more than base power, and Super Saiyan 4 I'm pretty sure is 1000 times base power. Now, Super Saiyan 3 has a tremendous amount of power. Full power Super Saiyan 3 Goku is most likely a little bit or a lot stronger than Kid Buu, because Goku stated that if he had his full power back, he would have destroyed Kid Buu when he was talking with Vegeta. So quite a bit of difference in power there. We also know that it drains it quickly, and so if Bills has this kind of power to make Goku stop by a single finger, then he has a massive amount of power that no fans would have thought he have. You look at Hirudegan and you think you can't get much stronger than that in the Z series, but this Bills looks like a monster. He just looks like a complete beast. People were complaining about the design of him, but to be honest, I love the design of Bills. He looks very interesting. He looks very original. And why are people complaining? Some of the most memorable enemies in Dragon Ball Z have been just the most bizarre designs. You have Cell, which is no much more than a giant beetle. You have Majin Buu, which is like a human form of bubblegum. You have Frieza, which you can't even determine if his gender is he male or female. So I don't know why people are complaining. I mean, this is Akira Toriyama we're talking about, the maker of Dragon Ball and of Dragon Ball Z. He's the maker. Whatever he produces turns out to be golden. So you guys can expect a lot of good things from this movie. I know Dragon Ball Z, Yo, Son Goku and Friends Return, and all the other movies released before that, but after 96, have let a lot of fans down. But this is Akira Toriyama, so you can expect a lot of good things to come from this movie. And this is Dragon Ball Z is one of the most popular, if not the most popular anime of all time. I don't think the most popular, because I think One Piece has just sold twice as more copies of the manga than I think it was Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z, but he just sold a tremendous amount of copies. But it's still, even after all these years, Dragon Ball Z is still a growing, just a growing phenomenon in terms of entertainment. It is just a huge anime, and in fact, it's so popular that the Japanese government is donating, should I say, giving $600,000 to the filmmakers to make this movie. Now, it is being funded by the Japanese government. Now, this does not happen every day. How much movies do you know that is being funded by their government? And they said that they're funding it because of the insanely growing popularity of the movie, which is just crazy. I mean, the Japanese government is funding the movie. That is just crazy. They're giving them 50 million yen, which is roughly around $600,000. And yeah, so it's being funded by the Japanese government. Also, Akira Toriyama has been working on a picture which he released in the V-Jump magazine, which shows Super Saiyan 3 Gogeta, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, and Super Saiyan 3 Goku, the 4 Super Saiyan 3s. Now, I'm not sure if this is 100% confirmed, because I have in fact seen that picture a couple of months before it was even mentioned in the V-Jump magazine. So I don't know if this is true or not, or if they pulled some kind of image to and add it in their magazine to attract more viewers. I don't know. But I have seen that image before, and I'm pretty sure many other people have as well, because it was quite a popular image, you know, quite an image that can bring up a lot of conversation, because for Super Saiyan 3s, I mean, Gogeta just looks badass. Even Vegeta looks great himself. So we're like expecting a lot from this movie. We see Goku and Bills fighting in space. Now, I believe full Saiyans can breathe in space, as seen from Bardock and Vegeta. They have both been in space, and so now Goku is in space, so I'm pretty sure they can breathe in space. I think somewhere along the lines, Frieza mentioned that Saiyans can't breathe in space. I don't know if that was something added by the English dub, because the Funimation dub, they have changed quite a bit of things. Like, for example, instant transmission is not as fast as light. I think it's slower than light, because they changed it in the Funimation dub, in the English dub, or it might be faster than light. It's different than what they explained it to be. So you can't always trust the English dub. Of course, the Japanese dub is the one to trust. And so yeah, this movie just looks so good. I would add the trailer. Many people still have not seen the third trailer that was released. It was 1 minute and 15 seconds, and it was subbed. I have added it to one of my channels, and it got removed at least 16 hours after it was uploaded. And everyone who uploads that trailer always gets it removed. If not 24 hours later or 48 hours later, it is always getting removed. And you also get a strike. And what else did they say? I saw screenshots which I will be showing you, and these screenshots, I think I've showed you, but these screenshots are phenomenal. I mean, these are screenshots, and look at the amount of detail that is in these screenshots. Now, this is a frame, a screenshot. If you look back in Dragon Ball Z in the late 80s and early 90s, and you see screenshots from there, they are nowhere near as detailed, and this is obviously to be expected. 届くまで I believe 一つの明日